Welcome to Viking Hall. Good timing right there as tip-off has begun. Tennessee High, the Lady Vikings taking on conference rival Unicoi County from down in Irwin. Big ball game here this evening as both teams with 2 losses in the conference. The winner here is going to be in a better position as we head into the latter stages of conference play. I'm your host, CJ Manahan, by the way. Back here bringing you Upper Lakes Athletic Conference action. Tennessee High on the offensive end gets a bucket to start the game by Brooklyn Carter, number 00. She's out there with number 21, Kiana Foote, number 14, Anna Kate Kinch, number 44, Macy Strouth, and number 12, Kendall Cross to round out the starting lineup for Tennessee High. For the Lady Devils here, we've got number 5, Haley Rush, number 20, Allie Lingerfelt, number 14. There's Rush for 3, knocks it down from the perimeter. Number 14, Jocelyn Metcalf, number 34, Faith Bennett, and number 50, Olivia Bailey to start the game. So buckets on both ends. The last 2 possessions. Ball inside the foot. Looks like we got a jump ball there. Nice job by Bailey holding the ground. Ball's going to stay here with Tennessee High. So, again, both teams right in the thick of things in conference play. Unicoi has played 1 more game than Tennessee High has so far with a record of 3-2. Tennessee High with a record of 2-2, but they do have a victory on the road against Unicoi as we start the second round of conference play here. So, Tennessee High, same in the loss column, but really kind of when you look at it there, Unicoi with 1 more victory, really kind of, it's really basically a dead heat. Tennessee High can pull a victory out this evening. They'll have definitely a game lead on Unicoi would have 2 victories against them in this particular case. So we'll see how things unfold this evening. Tennessee High on man-to-man defensively. Good pressure there by Cross. Rush with a rushed shot there. Off the backboard, Tennessee High with a rebound. Cross into the front court. Unicoi look like they're playing a kind of a offset 2-3 zone. Almost looking like a 1-1-3. And there's Kinch from top of the key. Had a good look at it, knocked it down. So take a look at that defense when they get back to the other end. It looked like just kind of an offset 2-3. And Kinch found a gap in that one, was able to light one up from 3. Knocked it down. Tennessee High with pressure out front beyond the 3-point line. Ball worked around the perimeter. Nice drive to the baseline there, up and off the rim, and rolls home for number 14, Jocelyn Metcalf. Good little head fake there, got to the baseline and scored, evening the game at 5. So yeah, it's kind of a sag 2-3 offside guard, which is Metcalf there is kind of heading down into the lane. So it ends up looking kind of like a stacked 1-1-3. Again, Tennessee High is going to have opportunities as that ball moves around the perimeter right there. They've got 2 back-to-back really good looks from 3. I think those shots are going to be there. This defense that Unicoi is playing seems to be much more intent on sort of packing things into the lane, cutting off especially Cross's driving lanes, maybe kind of forcing them to shoot a little bit more from the perimeter. So we'll see how that unfolds throughout the night. Nice inside-out action. Shot from the wing 3, and there's Metcalf again, got her feet set and nailed that one. Nice inside-out pass there by Bailey. Caught that, looked like she might have had an opportunity to go to the rim, but was not quite on balance. Was able to kick it out to her teammate, who was on balance, Metcalf, feet underneath her, and buried that 3. So a couple of early 3s for Unicoi at this point. Overload-style offense for Tennessee High, running Kinch along the baseline. Inside, out to Strouth, back to Carter. Kicks across to Cross. Drives in with the left hand, up off the rim, no good. Rebound there by Unicoi as they come up the floor. Rush again for 3, left that one a little short. Good hands there by Bailey initially to tap that back to herself. Then out of bounds off of Metcalf, heading back to Tennessee High. So both teams shooting from deep here early on. The mixed results so far. Tennessee High with 1 made 3, Unicoi with 2 as we roll up already on the halfway point of the first quarter. So offensive foul there. Carter got that arm extended just a little bit. The referee saw it. And that's going to be a turnover for Tennessee High. Back to the Lady Blue Devils of Unicoi County. It's the first foul of the ball game after 4 minutes gone. It's a pretty clean game so far. Got Lingerfelt handling against Kinch up top. Backdoor cut. Nice job there by Cross to recognize it. Tennessee High doing a pretty good job of pressuring the ball outside the three-point line. As we say that, foot ran through that screen. She's going to pick up a foul there. Into the game for Tennessee High, number 45, Janelle Tabor. Backup center. Tennessee High will rotate 3 centers through oftentimes throughout the ball game, so we'll see Keely Cantor very likely at some point this evening as well. Inside out dribble handoff. There's a walk. Good cut. Referee caught that one. Shift of the pivot foot there. Turnover back to Tennessee High. Unicoi continuing to kind of play that tight 2-3. All 5 players are inside the three-point line. So again, Cross being notorious for her kind of slashing from the wings, I think is I'm sure is part of the game plan here. Coach Brandon Broyles, who has some Tennessee High connections. Coach Broyles was on the boys staff here at Tennessee High for several years before heading down to Unicoi to take over as the head coach for the Lady Blue Devils there. So he's familiar with Tennessee High, Viking Hall, and all of it. I'm sure he's watched that film on Cross quite a bit, and her ability to score with both hands off the drive. This defense, I'm sure, is at least in part designed to stop that from happening. Good interior defense there by Cross. She's got a break here. Tennessee High with numbers. Cross pulls up from about 15, a little bit long, and then run down nicely by Lingerfeld, who's got a kind of a sort of a one-man fast break there, but she decides to pull it back out. Unicoi swinging that ball around. Here's Metcalf with another good look at a 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Collected by Lingerfeld. She's fouled by Carter, who's going to pick up her second here in the early going. Into the game comes Kerrigan West. The last home game for Tennessee High was one of the stars against Abingdon in non-conference play. Made five three-pointers in her time on the floor. Shot the lights out during that ball game, so she's getting some increased minutes here early on against the zone, especially. She could be that zone buster that Coach Vance is looking for here. Good inside pass to Tabor. Turns inside out action there to Kinch. There's foot, drives baseline. Nice kick out, but ball's tipped. It was a right look to try to kick that out, but defender got a hand on it, and another turnover for Tennessee High. Ball back to Unicoi. Drive baseline here. Good move. Off the rim, no good, and there's Tabor to clear it. Nice move there by Lingerfeld. Couldn't quite get it to go. Now Tennessee High pushes back. Cross pulls up for 3. High arcing 3. No good. It looks like that's about tapped out of bounds by Unicoi. Number 34, Bennett, knocked that out. In for Tennessee High, number 22, Mazzie Wilson, also a capable outside shooter. Had a nice game the other night as well, offensively. Tennessee High looking to break this zone. Again, they start shooting the ball well from outside. I think that will bring those Unicoi defenders out pretty quickly. So a lot of shooters out there for Tennessee High. Currently, speaking of shooting, Anna Kay Kinch with her second three-pointer in the early phase. Got a nice arc on that one, hit nothing but net. Brings Tennessee High back within 2. Those shots are going to be there against this defense. It's just a matter of Tennessee High kind of taking their time and getting the shot that they want in rhythm. They've got several gals that are capable of that. Another little turnover there. Good defense there by Wilson caused that shuffling of the pivot foot. Ball goes back to Tennessee High with the chance to tie the game or take the lead here, as we are going to probably dip under a minute on this possession. So the wings of this defense now extending a little bit. The guards, which traditionally play side by side, are kind of stacked. Nice pass inside by Cross. He's been able to drop that down to Tabor, who is in the right position, as she normally is. Caught that ball right there, kept it high, and laid it up off the glass, and the game's tied here as we come up on 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Nice recognition there by Cross to pull up, not get that body contact, and just drop it off the Tabor. Nice drive there by Lingerfeld. Very similar to the move that she made just a possession ago. We're going to pick up a foul there on Janelle Tabor. 2 free throws upcoming for Lingerfeld. First shot goes up and is good. Second free throw upcoming is up and also good. Unicoi claims another 2-point lead here in the early going. Now they've switched this to more of a flat defense, at least for the time being. More of a traditional 2-3. Keeping an eye on Kinch, who's buried a couple of threes already. There's Wilson's got a good look at one, and she nails it as well. So Tennessee High from the perimeter starting to heat up a little bit. Those gaps in the zone, especially with quick ball movement, have been there. Tennessee High starting to take advantage. There's Lingerfeld from a long distance. West went under the screen there. Let Lingerfeld get her feet set, and she nailed it. So back-to-back threes, one for each end. And Unicoi back to a 2-point lead. Inside-out move there by Cross, no good. Up the rim, no luck on the rebound. So after one, the Lady Blue Devils from Unicoi lead Tennessee High, the Lady Vikings, by 2, 15-13. Entertaining first quarter. A lot of shots from the perimeter. We'll be back here after a minute or so in between quarters. We'll hear from our sponsors here, and we'll get you back to second quarter action here on the Viking Sports Network.
Shopping for your next car? With our online store, you can search inventory and get our pricing upfront. Select payment options, get a firm trade offer, and add service and protection plans. Complete your entire purchase from home in a matter of minutes. Then pick your car up at the dealership or have it delivered to you. It's that easy. Start shopping for your next car today.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Second quarter action here from Viking Hall. The threes reign supreme here in the first quarter. Both teams hitting multiple threes. In fact, the majority of the points scored from beyond the arc here in the first quarter. Both teams kind of playing defensive styles that are allowing that to happen. And both teams taking advantage. A little high ball screen here. Good switch by the Tennessee High guards there to recognize that. Drive inside, and Bennett is fouled by Strouth, and that's going to send her to the free throw line for 2. 15 foul on Tennessee High. So something to keep an eye on there, with just one more to give before the bonus becomes reality. Bennett knocks down the first. Bridget Flaherty, number 10, in for Tennessee High at the quarter change. Unicoi stuck with their starters, it appears. 2 free throws good by Faith Bennett. Unicoi pushes their lead out to 4 in the early stages of the second quarter. Cross, and now we got a 1-3-1 set. Pretty distinct there by Unicoi in that case. So a little bit of a change in terms of their how they're deploying their defenders. Nice move there by Kinch, baseline, but a little bit long. Ball's out of bounds, lost it out. And Tennessee High will retain possession. So Coach Broyles changing things up a little bit there. Now he's going to go 2-3 out of bounds. So zone-heavy look for Unicoi in their approach defensively. Wilson into Kinch, who's got one lined up off the rim, no good. Rebound there by Lingerfeld. He's going to take it on up herself. High ball screen with Bailey. She's got a good look at it from deep. That's a little short, and there's Cross there to collect the board. Lingerfeld hit one from a very similar spot here early in the first quarter. Nice move by Cross, interior move. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds, probably foul on the floor. Picked up there by Metcalf. That's the first foul for Unicoi. And here is Keely Canner. We mentioned her earlier as part of that sort of three-headed center rotation that Tennessee High deploys pretty regularly. 4 out with Canner on working the area around the block. Here goes Cross off the dribble. Inside move and a block. Yeah, nice move there by Cross to be able to kind of got into the air there, was going to jump stop, and just got her shoulder by the defender. It's a correct call by the referee there. So second team foul on Unicoi this early phase of the second quarter. Wilson to trigger it in for the Lady Vikings. Screen and roll action. There's Canner inside. Had a shot at it, but the ball was tipped and then run down in the corner by Metcalf. It was a good screen and roll, but again, nice defensive play to get a hand on that by the Unicoi defender, and they've got the ball back here. Chance to operate Good job there by Cross, denying that drive by Rush. She stepped out of bounds. Looks like Tennessee High, or off Tennessee High, so Unicoi is going to gain possession. Kiana Foote back into the game for the Lady Vikings. Wilson on Rush. And follow-away three there by Metcalf. Left a little bit short. Off Cross's hand. She's attempting to run it down. Couldn't quite get a handle on it. And it's going to stay here with Unicoi. Tennessee High sticking with a man-to-man defense. Over the top, nice pass. Inside, nice catch there by Bailey. Looked like she wanted to pass it, but thought better of it and just dropped it right over the rim for two. And that gives Unicoi their largest lead of the game. It's 6 points, 19-13, with just a little over 6 minutes to go here in the first half. 2-3 zone continuing to be deployed by Unicoi. Nice inside pass. There's Kinch. Kind of snuck in. Cross come off that top high ball screen against the high defenders on the zone. Turned her head, and there was Kinch on that cut and hit her in stride. And Kate Kinch laid it home. It's been an effective scorer for the Lady Vikings so far. The baseline drive there. Up and off. Good rebound there by Canner. Did a good job of snatching that ball while it was still at its highest point. Got it out to Cross here. Is going to start a break. She's going to pull it from three. High arcing three. No good. Oh, that hit the Unicoi defender. She was trying to box Wilson out. Did a good job of that, but the ball came down and bounced off her shoulder. And it's going to stay here. Wilson into Foote. Wilson coming out the backside. They got a three. Got lined up off the rim. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Going to stay here with Tennessee High. Wilson had a good look at that one. Just couldn't quite get it to go. Tennessee High is going to retain possession. Kinch catches on the backside. Wheels in to the interior. Kicks out to Foote. Good ball movement on that possession by Tennessee High. Wilson's got a good look at a three. Couldn't get it to go. Foote had it there for just a second and then was snatched away by Bailey. Nice job by her being opportunistic. Rush into the front court being harassed by Foote. Switching defense there. Foote stays with that defender. Inside, Lingerfeld lays it up off the rim, bounces up, no good. There's Bailey again. But got a good offensive board, but couldn't quite get that ball down on the floor. Slid the pivot foot, and that's going to give the ball back to Tennessee High. Tabor back in, gives Canner a break. Cross, Wilson, Foote, Kinch, and Tabor out there for Tennessee High. Nice interior pass there to Kinch. Foote's on the outside, driving baseline, and a little bump there by Bennett. It's going to be the third foul on Unicoi. We've got some subs coming in here. Number 12, Emma Jones in for the Lady Blue Devils, and Kerrigan West back into the ball game for Tennessee High. Give Wilson a break. Cross is going to trigger it in. Inside to Foote. Turns up over her left shoulder, off the rim, and good. Nice move there by Kiana Foote. Brings Tennessee High back within two. Good execution there. She working in tight with Janelle Tabor, kind of running off a screen, and then that one dribble is enough to get her free. Got the ball up on the rim and got a nice friendly bounce. Tennessee High back within a bucket. Extended perimeter defense here. Foote shading the left-handed rush to her right. The ball's kicked out to Metcalf. No good. And there's Tabor on the backside with a nice board. Got up high for that one. Here's Tennessee High. Got some numbers here. Cross is going to push. Takes it in. Nice little Euro step to get around the defender. There's Tabor who finds that board. Goes up and scores it. Nice job by Janelle Tabor following up that miss. Kept the ball high. Went straight up with it. Laid it home. And now we got ourselves a tie ball game as we've dipped under the halfway point here in the second quarter. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first half, and a turnover by Unicoi, and the ball back to Tennessee High. Wilson back into the game quickly is going to give Cross a break. Coach Vance working that guard rotation as well. Wilson will take over as the primary ball handler in this set. He's Been working in tandem with West up top. Kinch on the inside. West tried to force that ball in there, and it wasn't there. Nice job by the Unicoi defense to take that away. Here comes Lingerfeld on the break. Kicks out to Metcalf. Nice little ball fake. Kicks over to Bailey from 15. Off the rim, no good, and there's Tabor again. She's having herself a nice first half on the boards. Kinch, like she wanted to light that one up there. Good job by the Unicoi defense to recognize it. Foot off the drive, lays it up, no good, and there's Tabor again, staying with it. Fell away in that one. Couldn't quite get her feet underneath her in that case. Left that one a little bit short. Unicoi was able to secure the rebound. Back to their end. Nice move inside by Lingerfeld. Drops it off to Bailey. Good ball movement here on this possession. There's Metcalf for three. In and out. Looked good from here. Just didn't quite want to drop. Tennessee High dodges a bullet on that one. Foot inside move. Couldn't get it to go. There's Tabor again. Stays up high with it. It's her 5th or 6th rebound already in the first half. So she's dominating on the board so far. Had a couple of putbacks as well offensively. Another nice first half for Janelle Tabor off the bench. Tennessee High continuing with this man-to-man defense. Really put pressure out for her second. That was the foul to give Tennessee High had. So next free throw, or next common foul will send Unicoi to the line for a 1-1. Here comes Bridget Flaherty. Coming in to get foot after she picked up her second. Back screens interior by Unicoi. Nice move there by Lingerfeld. Took it in strong, but good job by the Tennessee High defense to close that off. Oh, sweet pass right there by Lingerfeld. Saw as Tennessee High players were still trying to get up off the ground. Swung that pass right by a Tennessee High player's ear into the hands of Bailey, who laid it up, and that ties the ball game. Nice job by Lingerfeld to find her open teammate. There's West for three. Couldn't miss the other night. Couldn't quite get that one to go. There's Kinch inside working hard. She's going to draw a foul. Get herself to the free throw line for 2. Foul on Lingerfeld. That's her first. Team 4th. Kinch to the line for 2. First shot's up and rolls off. Second one upcoming. Free throw is up and good. Tennessee High reclaims a 1-point lead. We've dipped under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Flaherty out top. High ball screen there. She fights over. Good job fighting over the top there. So multiple high ball screens on this possession by Unicoi. Get inside. Like Tennessee High might have got away with a foul there. That was not called. So ball goes back to the Lady Vikings. Wilson bringing it to the front court. Hits West. Over the top to Kinch. Right there with Flaherty as well. Wilson in the corner and then Tabor down low. Good defense there by the Lady Devils, knocking that pass away. Side out of bounds for Tennessee High. Wilson chips into Flaherty. There's a nice little cut. There's Kinch from long range. Grazed the front of the rim. Ball's loose. Nice hustle by both sides. And that's a travel. Yeah. Tennessee High is going to get possession there. Minute and 5 seconds left here in the first half. Tennessee High with a 1-point lead. Inside pass to Flaherty. Kicks back out to Kinch. He's got a good look at a shot there. Off the rim, no good. Flaherty, good hustle there. Runs it down. Kicks it back to Kinch. Looking to create. West out top. Back to Flaherty. Good ball movement here by Tennessee High. Wilson gets her troops settled. And go in a 1-4 high set off of this. Good kick. A little flare screen there. Inside. Good idea. Execution just wasn't quite there for the Lady Vikings. I like that action. The flare screen out top and then kind of a back screen for the post heading to the block. Good action. Just couldn't quite get it executed. So under a minute to go. Unicoi with a chance to take the lead with a bucket here. High ball screens there. A little elevator screen for Metcalf. Had a good look at it. She nails it. It's a nice design there by Coach Broyles brought one of his better shooters kind of off the back, off the ball side block, and then threw an elevator screen, and she nailed it. That was Metcalf there with a good look at it. Well executed play. Dribble handoff up top. Another Tennessee High runs the clock down to 10 seconds. Looking to execute here. High ball screen. Kinch looking to penetrate. Ball got loose, still loose, and then she's going to get called for a travel. Just before the clock went to triple zeros. So Unicoi is going to take a 2-point lead here, it looks like, into halftime. The back and forth affair here in the first half. So close, kind of tightly contested game. With two teams with Unicoi County have a 2-point lead over the Tennessee High Lady Vikings, 24-22. We're going to step aside here for some halftime festivities. We'll be back for second half action here in about 10 minutes on the Viking Sports Network. So rejoin us then. We'll take it versus Unicoi County.
Bristol, Tennessee welcomes 35 new jobs this morning. Friendship Ford is coming to town.
Rain or shine, Bristol has Ford.
Car dealership with a friendly name.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
The Robinette Company in Bristol, Tennessee offers good jobs, competitive pay, great benefits, and a sanitary work environment. Join our progressive team in ultra-modern facilities and be part of a vital company in the flexible packaging industry. Participate proudly in the manufacture of packaging for leading American products such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. The Robinette Company. Apply at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Shopping for your next car? With our online store, you can search inventory and get our pricing upfront. Select payment options, get a firm trade offer, and add service and protection plans. Complete your entire purchase from home in a matter of minutes. Then pick your car up at the dealership or have it delivered to you. It's that easy. Start shopping for your next car today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Welcome back. Viking Sports Network. Second half action here at Viking Hall. Close ball game as Tennessee High is going to get first possession. 24-22, Unicoi over Tennessee High in that first half. Outside shooting was kind of the name of the game. Both sides hit multiple threes, and that's not a ton on the interior. Both sides kind of playing that style of defense, as we say, of course. Right there, Kendall Cross goes right down the middle, right to the rim for her first bucket, really of that style this evening. So nice move there by Cross. She evens the ball game at 24 apiece. Tennessee High stuck with a man-to-man style defense that whole first half, and into the second. Nice job there by Foote. Going to take that all the way. Lost control of it there for a second. Kicks it back out to Carter. She finds Kinch on the wing, who's hit a couple from right there. That one is off no good. And Unicoi comes away with the board. So good look there by Kinch. Just left that one a little bit short. Baseline drive here. Metcalf, there's a nice job there by Foote again. Is able to save that in, and Carter's there to retrieve it. So a couple of really nice defensive plays there by Kiana Foote to start the second half. Forced a couple of turnovers, and Tennessee High's got a good look at a three. Here's Cross, left that one short. Good box out there by Lingerfelt. So both teams come out firing here in the second half, but not a whole lot going in to at least to start it. It's a little side screen right there to try to get Bailey open. Bennett out top, working against Carter. Tries to turn the corner, lays it up, and scores. Nice job. Good move by Bennett. Kind of felt that move all the way through. Just got that half a step and laid that ball right up under Carter and gives Unicoi the lead back, 26-24. There's Cross again with a good look at a three, and she nailed that one. So she's kind of been working on that all evening. That shot's been there. Hasn't had a ton of success with it. But that one, she lined up nicely, knocked it down. Tennessee High regains the lead momentarily. We got a foul here on the baseline. That bucket's going to count. And it's going to send number 14, Metcalf, to the line. So bucket's good. Foul there on Strouth, I believe. That's Strouth's second. Metcalf's got an and one opportunity. That ball's long. Rebounded there by Cross. She's going to take off. We got numbers here if Tennessee High hustles. Cross takes inside, kicks back out to Carter. She drives in. Nice move by Brooke, and Carter had one of those in the first half. Couldn't quite get that one to go. Slick move, just couldn't quite. It was kind of a tough angle. Had to go over the top of the rim, and ball hit the back and just kind of bounced out. Job there by Cross. I think that ball actually went off of Unicoi County player's leg. Yeah. Yeah, and the referees got it right. Yeah, that was the right call. I had a pretty good look at that one. The referees got that one correct. Ball back to Tennessee High off the turnover. Cross goes right at Rush there. Drops it off to Tabor, who took it up and got fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Lingerfeld picks up the foul. That's her second. Janelle Tabor to the line for 2. Had a good first half, about a half a dozen rebounds. A couple of buckets off of those offensive boards. First free throw bounces high off the rim, no good. Second one upcoming. It's one thing Janelle has brought all year is some good energy off the bench. Good rebounder, opportunistic scorer. Knocks down a free throw right there. Ties the ball game at 28. It's been a close affair really from the beginning. I think the largest lead either team has had is 6 points. And that was Unicoi, I think, in the early part of the second quarter. Nice move there. Rush with a sweet kind of reverse pitch to her strong left hand. And puts that ball in. He's gotten both of those tonight, where defenders are moving alongside the offensive players. Even though there's body contact, the defender's moving. That is a block by definition. The referees have been all over it tonight, so we'll give them credit where credit's due. Nice interior move. There's Cross coming off a Tabor screen. And Cross continues to light it up here in the first half of the as we just dip under the halfway mark of the third quarter. Cross already had 9 points in this quarter, so she's really starting to assert herself. And that nice backdoor cut there by Metcalf. Couldn't get it to go. Offensive board and kick out to Lingerfeld, who nails the 3. So nice job there by the Unicoi sticking with that. Backdoor cut didn't bear any fruit, but the offensive board and a kick out for the 3 did. And that ties the ball game at 35. So 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 3:44 to go. The game has been tight all the way through, and it can't get any tighter than 35-35 at the moment as we see it. So no real foul trouble to speak of. I think each team has a player or two with 2 fouls, but nothing that's really stuck out so far in that category. So kind of good rotations in for both sides. Tennessee High's played a bunch of players, probably played 9 or 10 players all the way through here up to this point. Unicoi with a little bit shorter bench, but they've been pretty strong all the way through. Mazzie Wilson into the ball game, number 22 for Tennessee High after the timeout. Tennessee High with really one of their better shooting groups out here at the moment. Ball inside to Tabor, mishandled it. Unicoi comes up with the turnover. Just bend it into the front court. Will dribble drive, look to go back door there. Nice job by Tennessee High to recognize. Kinch with Lingerfeld there. Back out top to Bennett. Good patience here by the Lady Blue Devils on this possession. No hurry. Good ball movement all the way through. Making the Tennessee High defense shift. Kind of double low screen there, and Bailey pops out and nails it. Really good patience there. Coach Broyles got to love that. I think every player touched the ball in that possession, and Bailey at the end of that was able to nail that shot. So good, really solid possession. On the other end, Kinch drives in, gets fouled. Bailey is guilty of that foul, her first, team third of the second half. So Kinch back to the line. Her first free throws of the second half. First one's off to the left, bounces off. Keely Cantor comes into the ball game for Tennessee High. Second free throw for Kinch upcoming. That shot is up and good. So, 1 point ball game here. Sort of been the story this so far, and neither team able to really create any distance between the others. Been kind of a controlled game. Neither side really been able to get a run together without this other side counteracting. Like I said, I think the biggest lead for either side is 6 points. There's Metcalf with a three off the rim, no good. But there's Bailey there with an opportunity. Cantor tips it around and it's saved inside. Nice job by Cross there to tip that over to Carter, and she's fouled. We head up the floor. Carter, Cross, Kinch, Cantor, and Wilson in the ball game for Tennessee High as we come up on the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Unicoi with a 1 point lead. They've stuck with, well, have played a variety of zone defenses this evening, but it's been zone throughout. Goes Cross down the middle with a nice move. She lays it up and in. So Kendall Cross in double figures just in the third quarter here. I think it's 11 points for her in the third. Has really lifted this Tennessee High team and given them back the lead. Inside there's Bailey. Good double team there by Tennessee High to stop that from turning into an easy bucket. Force that ball back outside. Nice job there by Cross. Reached in and got a tie ball, tied it up, and the ball's going to stay here with Unicoi, but nice defense there by Cross. The ball presented itself, and she decided that she was going to get a piece of it. Into the ball game, back in the ball game for Unicoi off the bench is number 12, Emma Jones. Ball inside to Bailey. Back to Bennett, who could not get it to go, but Bailey clears that board. Back out to Rush. Lingerfelt. Back to Rush. A little two-man game here on that side. Tennessee High switches those screens. Carter staying in that area, just kind of switching everything that's coming through. But there's Lingerfeld, who saw that coming, kind of stopped short there into that gap and lined up a three and nailed it. So as we dip under a minute to go here in the third quarter, Unicoi reclaims a 2 point lead. Tennessee High possession. Kinch kind of moving in and out of that high post area. Inside to Cantor, takes it up strong and scores. Nice job by Keely Cantor. Got herself in great position there. Little drop step move to the baseline and dropped it in. Tying the ball game here with under a minute to play. Wilson working out top now to the wing against Rush. There's Bailey, pops out to the high post looking for backdoor cuts. Tennessee High does a good job of shutting that down. Under 30 to go. High ball screen. Kicks out to Jones. Back to Lingerfelt. Off the dribble there. She takes it in strong. Nice move. Really nice move there by Allie Lingerfelt. It's got a couple of good recognition on the offensive end. Stopping short on that to be able to get a three. And then a kind of a look away. Looked like she was going to pass it and then kept her dribble and went all the way to the rim. Under 5 to go. Cross off the dribble. Inside. Oh, a little fake. They got that ball up. Almost faked the Unicoi defense out completely and was able to get that ball up on the rim, but left it a little bit short. So here we sit, just as we did. We went into halftime. After 3, Unicoi continues with a 2 point lead as we head into the fourth quarter. We'll step aside for just a minute. Be back here on the Viking Sports Network to take you through fourth quarter action here at Tennessee High. Tennessee High Lady Vikings and the Unicoi County Lady Blue Devils.
The Robinette Company in Bristol, Tennessee offers good jobs, competitive pay, great benefits, and a sanitary work environment. Join our progressive team in ultra-modern facilities and be part of a vital company in the flexible packaging industry. Participate proudly in the manufacture of packaging for leading American products such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. The Robinette Company. Apply at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer.
So when are you gonna give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Fourth quarter about to begin. Tennessee High down 42-40. It's been a tight game all the way throughout. Unicoi carried a 2-point lead into halftime. They carry a 2-point lead here into the fourth quarter. Tennessee High with first possession. 1-3-1 for Coach Burrows and his squad coming out of the quarter change. So kind of mixing up that zone look. Nice look there by Cross, kicking across to Wilson. Inside out, good job by Lady Devils to collapse there. And that pass was tipped and a steal. So a stop to start the fourth quarter for Unicoi. Backdoor cut by Metcalf. There's Bailey inside, high off the glass, and she scores it. Good offense there by the Lady Devils. Inside out action, and then an opportunistic kind of just a quick step into the open gap there by Bailey, and she was able to arc that high up off the rim, get that one to go. Here's Wilson's got a good lineup on a three, a little bit long. Box out there, but Kinch is able to come in and grab it. Here's Cross off the dribble, inside, steps through, up off the rim, and a nifty move by Kendall Cross all the way to the rim. So she continues her offensive onslaught here. 13 second half points, I believe, if my count is correct. She's really keeping Tennessee High in this game offensively in that case. So 2-point lead continues for Unicoi. Drive there by Bennett inside. A couple of reach-ins, and then that's going to end up being a foul. Tell if they're going to give, I think it's 2 shots, I believe. She is going to go to the line. Foul there on Cross on the reach-in. That's going to send Bennett to the line for 2. Second team foul for Tennessee High. Bennett's first free throw is off the rim, no good. Second one upcoming. Bennett's second toss is also no good, and there's Tabor there for the board. Cross into the front court. Gets her troops set. The 1-3-1 set again for Unicoi defensively. Backside screening. And then breakoffs there. His foot looking inside. Kicks over to Cross on the drive. Out to Wilson's got a good look there. Off the rim, no good. Skipped out, tipped out of bounds by Kinch, and it's going to head back to Unicoi. Good couple of good looks there by Tennessee High on either end. Just couldn't get them to go. Can't ask for a more wide open look. Rush into the half court, going against Kinch. Nice job there. Up top, high ball screens. Bailey kind of working in and out of that high post area. Bennett with the drive. Good job by Wilson to cut that off. Unicoi content to be patient here. They've had several offensive possessions where everybody touches the ball, sometimes multiple times. Here's Lingerfeld working against Foot one-on-one. Off to Metcalf, who is going to be guilty of a travel. Nice job there by Cross to cut that drive off. Metcalf was trying to pivot to pass that ball back and drug the pivot foot there. Good defense by Tennessee High to get the ball back here. Under 6 minutes to play. Tightly contested ball game from the beginning. Rarely in the second half has there been more than a 2-point lead by either team. We've had several lead changes within that time frame as well. Wilson kicks across to Kinch, off her hands and out of bounds. And Kinch was actually thinking she was going to probably dive into the high post there, so the timing of that was just a little bit disrupted. Did her best to save it, but pass was just a little too high. A couple of subs in for Tennessee High. Tabor and Wilson out, and starters Strouth and Carter back in the ball game for Tennessee High. Unicoi with the 4-round-1 set. Lingerfeld trying to go one-on-one with Foot, who's doing a good job of shadowing her. Pass there inside by Metcalf. Lingerfeld on the drive. Going to be a foul here. It's going to be on the floor, it appears. Foot's going to pick that one up. That's her third. Only the third team foul for Tennessee High. 4 on Unicoi as we approach the latter portion of this ball game. So something to keep an eye on. If the game this tight, free throws and getting to the bonus will be a priority for both sides. Nice save there by Carter, but Bailey saw it coming, was able to step in and retrieve that as we dip under 5 minutes to play here. Bailey to the high post. Lingerfeld found an open gap, let it fly for 3, no good. Just nice box out there by Brooklyn Carter. Did a great job of keeping her defender on her back. Now she's going to lead the break. Finds Foot on the other end, who scores a great individual effort right there by Brooklyn Carter. Got the rebound, beat the defense in that early phase, led the break herself, and then had a nice running mate there, Kiana Foot running the opposite lane, and she was able to take it up strong and score it. Nice high ball screen there. Good execution by Unicoi. All the way to the rim was Rush. She scored it, and again, gives that ball back, gives the lead back to Unicoi. We're going to take a quick break here. We've got a full timeout. We'll step aside for just a few and be back, take you through the rest of the fourth quarter here on the Viking Sports Network.
Bristol, Tennessee welcomes 35 new jobs this morning. Friendship Ford is coming to town.
Rain or shine, Bristol has Ford.
Car dealership with a friendly name.
Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Just about halfway through the fourth quarter, and this game has been nip and tuck all the way through. Unicoi right now with a 46-44 lead over Tennessee High. Tennessee High with the ball. Chance to tie this game or take the lead back with a long-range shot. Unicoi sticking with a 1-3-1. They've, again, played a variety of zones. Kind of an offset 2-3, a traditional 2-3, and this in 1-3-1. Nice move by Cross inside and got it to go. It's been her half. Kendall Cross has been just about unstoppable on the offensive end. 15 points by my count in the second half alone. And that looks like an offensive foul there. Yeah, moving screen. Referee caught it. So Tennessee High here with an opportunity to take the lead as we'll dip under the halfway point here in the fourth quarter. Cross doing her best, even against a zone, which again is designed to kind of stop those drives through the lane. She's been able to pick her spots in the second half and been able to be really effective in those situations. Here's Kinch with a 3. Good look at it. Rolls in and out. Had shot from my vantage point. Had really good arc on it. Looked like it was going to drop straight through. But caught just enough rim for that to spin back out. So game remains tied as we now hit the 3 minutes and 30-second mark. Unicoi is going to be patient on this possession. They've had probably their best offensive success in situations like that. Nice backdoor cut. Lingerfeld has that blocked by Cross. And then a foul in the interior. Reach in by Tabor. Nice job there by Cross to rotate over and stop that stop Lingerfeld from getting that ball up on the backboard. So Tabor picks up her second. 4th team foul. Unicoi to trigger it in. Ball into Rush. Off the jump shot, no good. Bounced in and out, and Kinch runs it down. Good box out interior by both Kinch and Tabor there to be able to get that board. So Tennessee High with another opportunity here to take the lead. Inside to Carter, back outside to Kinch. He's got a good look at a 3. Another high arcer that time, and that one dropped straight through. So Kinch had one kind of rattle out under the previous possession. That one was a no-doubter. Nice arc on that shot, and it splashed through. Tennessee High takes a 3-point lead here as we've dipped under 3 minutes to go. Lingerfeld lost her balance inside, and we got a foul on who they're going to call it on. called that on foot. Looked to me, and some of the Tennessee High bench reacting a little bit to what looked like a push-off on that in that case. They could have made a case for that call, but all in all, nothing hurt there. Kinch goes up, gets the board, and we got a reach-in foul going the other way. So a little nice rebound there by Kinch on the backside. Reach-in foul on Metcalf. That's her third. So next team foul on Unicoi will send Tennessee High to the free throw line. Tennessee High with still one foul to give as we are now at the 2-minute 30-second mark of the fourth quarter. So getting into the latter stages, Tennessee High with that 3-point lead now can kind of make Unicoi come to them. So that zone's probably going to get extended out, and it is. Rush is kind of coming outside the 3-point line. There's Carter, got a good look at a three, in and out. But Tabor's there with the board and lays it home. Nice job by Janelle Tabor to catch that ball on the rebound, caught it high above her head, and then arced that ball up off the backboard, and it did everything it could to try to come out of there, but it dropped in anyway. So Tennessee High now with a 5-point lead, their biggest lead of the ball game. Little elevator screen on the backside, nothing doing. Tennessee High was there to stop that from happening. A little reach-in foul there by Wilson, and that's going to send. Actually, that's the foul to give. So both teams now with 6 team fouls. We're under 2 minutes to go. Any common foul for either side now will send either team to the free throw line. So big bucket on the other end by Janelle Tabor to push this out to a 2-possession game. Unicoi on the offensive end. Here's Bennett for 3, off the rim, no good. Battle inside. Bailey does a great job of clearing that board. Here's Lingerfelt for 3. That one looks like it was a little bit long. Another board inside by Metcalf. So Tennessee High having some trouble clearing the boards here. Here's Metcalf's got another look at a 3. That ball is left short. Ball's loose, and there's Carter with it. Knocked out, but it's going to go to Tennessee High. So Unicoi with several opportunities there to cut into the lead. Couldn't get it done, and now Tennessee High with a 5-point lead in only 90 seconds to play. The Tennessee High is going to be strong with the basketball here. Look to kick it up, and they've got numbers here. Carter's got that on the outside. He's going to take it in strong and score it. Big bucket by Brooklyn Carter. Now Tennessee High with a 3-possession lead as we come up on a minute. So desperation time a little bit here for Unicoi as they try to bust into this Tennessee High defense. Nice pass there by Lingerfelt. Found Bailey, and she scores it. But again, Tennessee High still maintaining a 5-point 2-possession lead. So 30-second timeout. So let's set the scene here as we head in to the last minute of play. Tennessee High with a nice run here to push out. They've been trailing, not by much throughout the second half. It's been a lot of times 2 points, 4 points, or less. But with a nice run here by Tennessee High to push out a 7-point lead. Bucket here on Unicoi's end to cut it to 5. Tennessee High now with the basketball, just over a minute to play. They'll be taking the ball out of bounds in the full court, so I expect to see a full court press here set up by the Lady Devils. Tennessee High looking to keep this ball moving, also be strong with it here. It's going to come down to making some free throws, very likely, as we head into this last phase. So Anna Kate Kinch is going to take the ball out for Tennessee High. Wilson and Cross working with her. Looks like a kind of a diamond press here. Nice job in quick interior pass, and then an over-the-top pass to nobody. Kinch was expecting Wilson to run that lane there, overshot her, and that's going to get the ball back to Unicoi here as we dip under a minute to play. So the press was effective in that phase. Backdoor cut there by Metcalf, and she scores it. Nice job by the Lady Devils there, taking advantage of some over-aggressive Tennessee High defense, and it ends up with a bucket there. And another turnover against the press. Unicoi gets the ball back now with an opportunity to cut into this lead even further, or possibly tie it with a 3. Opportunity there, no good. Lingerfelt has it, and she's fouled. So Tennessee High losing their composure a little bit here in this last phase. A couple turnovers against the press, and now has let Unicoi right back into this ball game. 2 free throws upcoming for Allie Lingerfelt. So first free throw is up and good. Second free throw upcoming. And that's off the rim, no good. Rebounded interior by Tabor. Nice job by her. She kicks it out Coach Vance gets a timeout there. Tennessee High is going to keep it. So it's going to be a full timeout, I believe. So full timeout, 30.1 seconds to go. Tennessee High nursing a 2-point lead. Unicoi's done a good job of cutting back into that, create some turnovers. We'll step aside for just a minute, come back and take you through these last 30 seconds here at Viking Hall on the Viking Sports Network.
Bristol, Tennessee welcomes 35 new jobs this morning. Friendship Ford is coming to town.
Rain or shine, Bristol has Ford.
Car dealership with a friendly name.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Welcome back to Viking Hall, Viking Sports Network. 30.1 seconds to go. Tennessee High with a 2-point lead. Unicoi finding some success with a full court press here after being down 7. Tennessee High now with the ball back, an opportunity to try to salt this away, and another turnover right there. Hinch with their second turnover in just about as many possessions. It's the ball back to Unicoi, and they're going to go to the free throw line with an opportunity to tie this ball game with a couple of free throws made. Tennessee High really struggling with this press, getting sped up a little bit, and it's caused some turnovers. 1-and-1 opportunity here for Rush. First shot's up and good. Second free throw upcoming, an opportunity to tie the ball game. Haley Rush. Shot is up and off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Cross. There's a foul there, and she's going to go to the free throw line on the other end. So Tennessee High dodged a bullet there. Now Cross is going to go to the other end to shoot a 1-and-1. Kiana Foot's going to come back in the ball game for Tennessee High. 1-on-1 opportunity here for Cross. Tennessee High with a 1-point lead here, just under 24 seconds to go. Cross's free throw is up and good. Second one upcoming. Big free throw there by Cross. Second one. Try to push this lead out to a 3-point. It's off the rim, no good. Unicoi runs it down. 20 seconds to go. Bennett's pushing up the court strong. Lays it up off the rim, no good. Cross gets the board. Tries to clear it. Kicked ahead right there, and she was able to secure that board. Big time play. Nice job by, nice, really kind of understated play there by Janelle Tabor. I was watching that happen as Bennett was on the move, trying to get to the rim. Tabor slid over and made her shoot over a extended arm. Made that a tough shot, and their Cross was there to claim that rebound. So again, 1-and-1 situation, 12 seconds to go. Cross with an opportunity to push this out to a 2-possession lead with a couple of made free throws. First free throw is up and good. Big one there. Again, huge free throw makes this one. It's a 4-point game, 2-possession game with just over with exactly 12 seconds to play. Big free throw here for the senior. And she nails it. Huge bucket there by Cross. Now Unicoi's got to push up. Off the back, there's a lot of time coming off the clock here. Bennett for 3, off the rim, no good. Tipped out, up again, that's a 2-pointer, no good. Off the rim, no good, and that's the game. Tennessee High comes away with a big conference victory here at home. Pushes their conference record out to 3-2. Drops Unicoi's record to 3-3, and Tennessee High owns 2 wins against the Lady Devils here in the conference. So big win for Tennessee High here on their home court as we get into the latter stages of conference play. Just 2 more conference games to play for Tennessee High at this point. So that's a big situation for them. as they move on to face actually three games left for Tennessee High, just 2 for Unicoi in that scenario. So big time win. All right, 56-52 is the final. Hard fought game on both sides, well played from beginning to end. And now we've got both boys that Headley. Let's see how the girl against earlier in the season. At this stage, Unicoi's 4-1 in the Upper Lakes Athletic Conference. Tennessee High at just 2-2. Overall records there, but Tennessee High does own that one loss that Unicoi has in the conference was to Tennessee High on their home court. So, in about 15 minutes' time, we'll see how the second game of the conference season between these two shakes out. We'll be bringing you that action here on the Viking Sports Network. I'm your host, CJ Manahan. Come back in about 15 minutes, and we'll take you through some more basketball action here in East Tennessee on a Friday night. Tennessee High and Unicoi County.
Shopping for your next car? With our online store, you can search inventory and get our pricing upfront. Select payment options, get a firm trade offer, and add service and protection plans. Complete your entire purchase from home in a matter of minutes. Then pick your car up at the dealership or have it delivered to you. It's that easy. Start shopping for your next car today.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
The Robinette Company in Bristol, Tennessee offers good jobs, competitive pay, great benefits, and a sanitary work environment. Join our progressive team in ultra-modern facilities and be part of a vital company in the flexible packaging industry. Participate proudly in the manufacture of packaging for leading American products such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. The Robinette Company. Apply at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Bristol, Tennessee welcomes 35 new jobs this morning. Friendship Ford is coming to town.
Rain or shine, Bristol has Ford.
Car dealership with a friendly name.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Welcome to the Viking Sports Network. I'm your host, CJ Manahan. We've got varsity boys action coming your way here momentarily. Tennessee High hosting Unicoi County High School from Irwin. The Blue Devils coming into this ball game. Unicoi with a conference record of 4-1, so tops in that division. The one loss, however, was early on in the first conference game of the season to Tennessee High on Unicoi's home floor. Tennessee High is a little up and down here for that squad. After that win against Unicoi, dropped a home contest against Sullivan East, turned around and won a hard-fought game against Elizabeth, and then went on the road and dropped a game to Volunteer. So it's been kind of up and down for Tennessee High in this first part of the conference play. Now into the second half of this, Tennessee High looking to sweep the season series against the Blue Devils, another highly rated team here in East Tennessee. And that'd be big for Tennessee High to get themselves back on track and heading into the final phase, the final run here of conference play, Upper Lakes Athletic Conference. Here we go. Tennessee High, tip by Brandon DeFore into the hands of Colin Brown. Out there with Creed Music, Xander Phillips, and Maddox Fritz, number 4, with the ball in his hand there. We'll get to the Unicoi County starting lineups once the ball changes ends. Tennessee High up against this Unicoi man-to-man, working the ball around the perimeter. 5-out offense, nobody in the post. Good patient offense here. Everybody's touched the ball on this possession. DeFore going one-on-one. Inside with the left hand up and no good. Good defense there by number 42, Lucas Slagle. He's out there with number 33, Jackson Simmons, number 24, Eli Johnson, number 23, Grant Hensley, and number 3, Colby Jones. That is a starting lineup for Unicoi. Slagle went up there, was looking to flush that one, but the ball slipped out of his hand and ends up in the hands of Creed Music instead. So missed opportunity there for the Blue Devils. Looked like it was going to be a dunk, but the ball had other ideas. So 1-4 high for Tennessee High. Here goes DeFore off the dribble. Slagle stops that drive out to Phillips here, one-on-one. Sophomore against freshman. Phillips a sophomore, Simmons a freshman there. Fritz out top going against Grant Hensley. Seniors. And Brown back to the top here, going to reset things. Fritz, baseline drive, takes it strong and scores. Nice job. Maddox Fritz inside. A nice baseline move. A little bit of perspiration on the ground there. Referee calling for a towel or something to get that wiped up. Coach McMeans there to retrieve it. So nice move there by Maddox Fritz to get the scoring off of this evening. Quick pump fake and a nice drive to the baseline. Beat the Unicoi defense to the spot. The Tennessee High draws first blood this evening. Tennessee High off of made baskets you will see all night. We'll jump into a press of some type. Here it's a 1-2-1-1 or the classic diamond press. We'll see a lot of man-to-man press opportunities and run and jump situations for Tennessee High as well. Ball over the top. Jones there to retrieve it, and then again Brown right there on the double team did a nice job of recognizing what was going on there. Johnson brought the ball down to him, and he was able to tie him up. Ball's going to stay with Unicoi as Tennessee High got the opening tap. Good aggressive defense there by Colin Brown. And he's right there again, almost came up with the steal on that one. Kick across, good aggressive defense here on the perimeter by Tennessee High. Taking away these passing lanes, and that's going to cause a turnover. Nice job. Good energy by Tennessee High to begin this ball game on the defensive end. Getting into passing lanes, speeding Unicoi's offensive process up a little bit. Got a tie up on one possession and a turnover on the other. So Tennessee High starts off the game with good defensive intensity. There's Brown with a good look at a three. It's a little deep. Caught the side of the rim. And Unicoi comes away with the rebound. DeFore against Johnson there. Phillips flanking Jones. Inside, Slagle doing pretty good work in there, but Music kind of dancing around him in kind of a fronting motion, making sure that it'd be a tough pass to get it to him. Baseline drive here. Good job by Phillips to cut that off. Goes Hensley on the drive. Pop out long three for Slagle, and he buries it. Nice job. Good patience there by Unicoi. Not a whole lot of rush there. Ball was moved well, and then Slagle was able to pop out to an open spot and buried a three to give Unicoi the lead. Extended flex action for Tennessee High. Nice pass by Brown to Phillips. He pulls up a short jumper and nails it. Nice job by Phillips to be able to get himself to an open spot. And he nailed that jumper. Tennessee High back on top 4-3. Phillips and DeFore kind of on a up front press there. Left Jones open. He stepped into a three and he nailed that one. So back-to-back threes by the Blue Devils push out to a 2-point lead. Tennessee High into the front court. Like Unicoi in a 1-3-1 extended zone. Nice hands there by Hensley. Hips ahead to Simmons. Goes up with Brown. Brown swats it away. Nice timing by Colin Brown there. He was waiting for that. Timed it perfectly. Went up with his left hand and slapped that away. Phillips switched the pivot feet there. That was a turnover, so back to Tennessee. Again, nice defensive play there by Brown. Colin Brown on the defensive end. Tracked back nicely. Hensley made a nice play to be able to get that out to his teammate. Simmons tried to take that up to the rim, and Brown denied him. But a turnover gives the ball back to Unicoi as we are now almost halfway through the first quarter. Quick moving first quarter. Nice cut there by Slagle. Beat DeFore to the spot. Took it up strong and scored. Unicoi enjoys its biggest lead so far, 4 points, 8-4 here in the early going. Unicoi came out in a man. They've switched to a zone here, kind of a 1-3-1 style. Going to get hands in passing lanes. Backside. Good hands there by Hensley. Tips that out of bounds. Side out for Tennessee High. Brown into Fritz. High ball screens running off the floor here. Phillips finds a 15-footer, and he nails that one as well. So nice start here by Xander Phillips. Had a couple of good looks at some jump shots and shot them confidently off of one dribble. Knocked those down. Brings Tennessee High back within two. Good ball pressure out front here as well. Tennessee extending that man-to-man outside the three-point line. Nice move there by Slagle. Looked like he got away with a walk. Nice move there either way. Referees didn't call it. A couple of quick points there by Lucas Slagle. Cross there, there's Fritz from the corner. High arcing three, off the rim, no good. Tipped around. DeFore has it stripped away. Nice hustle there by Hensley. Kicks it ahead to Johnson. Takes it strong to the rim, lays it up, off the rim, no good. There's music there for the board. He kicks ahead back, so Tennessee High with numbers. Brown along with DeFore. Brown takes it in strong, is going to get a foul there. Hensley's going to pick that one up. Hensley picks up his first. That's the first foul of the ball game so far. As we are actually under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Got an up and down action, but not. But it's been clean. Brown in the corner. He's out top to Music. Music off the dribble. Kicks to DeFore. DeFore's got a good look at a three. In and out. Had it lined up and just bounced in and out on him there. Rebound by Hensley. I'm sorry, by Johnson. He's into the front court. Takes it off the dribble there. Slagle trying to move inside out. Brown tried to sneak in there to get a hand on that ball. Got himself a little wrist instead. Going to pick up his first foul. Ball out of bounds to Unicoi underneath. Just under 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 10-6 Unicoi in the early phase. Pass inside. Number 4, Mason Hensley into the ball game. He scores. A couple of Hensleys in the ball game here for Unicoi. Mason number 4 and Grant number 23. Doubling up Tennessee High so far. Music cut out of the corner of his eye. Saw a flash there, but it was a Unicoi player instead. This ball goes harmlessly out of bounds. back to Unicoi here in the early going. So 12-6. Tennessee High steps up their pressure. Man-to-man, full court. And then a run and jump after that. Hensley inside. They got a foul, a hand check there, it looks like, out front. Fritz is going to pick that one up. First personal foul for Fritz. Just the second team foul so far. Ball out top to Simmons. Watched there closely by Phillips. Motion offense here by the Blue Devils. Goes Hensley off the dribble. Back out to Simmons. Pulls up over the top and nails it. Nice little ball fake there by Jackson Simmons. Got the defender in the air. He ducked underneath and then knocked down the jumper. So in the early going, strong offensive by the Blue Devils from Unicoi. Pushed them out to an 8-point lead. So, and again, kind of no real dominant scores here either way. Balanced offense for Unicoi. Started out with a couple of shots by Lucas Schlegel, but we got contributions from just about everybody so far. Tennessee High still looking to get things really cranking offensively. Unicoi switching defenses on them a little bit in those scenarios. We've yet to see Creed Music score, Tennessee High's leading scorer. We'll see if he can get moving here on this offensive end as well. DeVore into Brown, and we're back underway. 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Unicoi sticking with this kind of 1-3-1 extended zone. Running that really for about the last 5 or 6 minutes of game time. Over the top, there's Brown. Baseline drive, kicks to Phillips. Inside to Music. Back to Phillips, has got a good look at a three. Off the rim, no good. There's Music going up high to get that board. He runs it down. Tennessee High with some numbers here if they want to push it. Good job by Johnson to get back defensively. There's DeFore, got a good look at a three, and he nails it. Nice step out there by DeFore after that scramble. It's a good job by the Tennessee High guards to find him there, and he nails a three. Pull Tennessee High back within 5. Drive inside by Simmons, left it off the rim, no good. Blocked there by Music, tie up, and I think that's going to go back to Tennessee High. So good rallying defense there by the Vikings. Stop that attempt, and they're going to get the ball back off the tie up. Number 20, Garrett Sellers into the ball game for the Blue Devils. Under a minute to go, 42.8 seconds. Tennessee High with the basketball, looking to cut into this 5-point deficit. Phillips running the baseline, overloading the side, kicks across to Brown. He's got a good look at a three. Off the rim, no good. Battle inside. Good job there by Music to keep that ball alive. Tennessee High with a second possession. Fritz bounces over to Brown. Back to Fritz. Music steps out. He's got a good look at a three there, and he buries it. So back-to-back possessions with 3-pointers for Tennessee High. Cuts an 8-point lead down to 2. 5 seconds left to go. Good defense by Tennessee High. Clock's going to run out. Excellent defense by Tennessee High. Good around the perimeter that time. Making Unicoi try to make an extra pass, and the clock ran out on him. So Tennessee High with a 6-0 run there to end the first quarter. Cuts an 8-point deficit down to 2. And we'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network to take you through the second quarter. As of now, Unicoi with a 14-12 lead over Tennessee High here this evening.
The Robinette Company in Bristol, Tennessee offers good jobs, competitive pay, great benefits, and a sanitary work environment. Join our progressive team in ultra-modern facilities and be part of a vital company in the flexible packaging industry. Participate proudly in the manufacture of packaging for leading American products such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. The Robinette Company. Apply at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Second quarter action. Tennessee High versus Unicoi County. 14-12 Unicoi at the moment. They're going to get the ball to start the second quarter as well. Quick 6-0 run there by the Vikings, though, at the end of the first. Get themselves back into the ball game. Couple of threes against this Unicoi zone. Tennessee High is right back in the ball game. So Maddox Fritz out on Grant Hensley to start. We're underway here in the second quarter. Tennessee High continuing with that man-to-man pressure. About 2 or 3 steps outside the three-point line is about where Coach McMeans seems to want his guys to be. Hensley guarded by Phillips. A little crossover to get himself loose, but that ball was off from the beginning. And then good crashing board there by Mason Hensley, but couldn't quite get his footing underneath him, and it ends up in a turnover. Ball back to Tennessee High. Chance here to take the lead. Goes Brown off the dribble, kicks out to DeFore. He's got a good look at a 3, left that one a little bit short. Music battling inside, couldn't secure it. The ball ends up back in Hensley's hands. He's pushing, no numbers there. Somehow finds that ball through to Mason Hensley. In that case, nice job there by DeFore. Good defense by Brandon DeFore there against Sellers. Came over, got big, made Sellers try to shoot over the top, and he left it short, and then turned and got the rebound. Goes Phillips off the drive. Phillips with a good start. Looks like he got fouled there, but no call. Sellers being harassed by both Phillips and Brown there, was able to keep the dribble alive. Goes Johnson, back to Hensley, inside to Slagle. Inside, up off the back, good job. Again, before a second time, made that really tough. There goes Phillips, long 3, no good. Inside, Fritz goes way up to get the board, and somehow it's called for a foul. That's just not a very good call. Fritz went way above the defense to get that one. There was minimal contact, if any, really at all. If anything, it was inconsequential. So foul there on Fritz. It's going to be his second, so he's going to head to the bench. Josh Sizemore is going to replace him. I hate to see a guy get penalized for just making an athletic play. That was the case, unfortunately, in that one. So Sizemore into the ball game for Tennessee High. Simmons off a screen on the other end. Goes Hensley off the dribble. Good job by Tennessee High to cut that off. Inside cut, nice play, and Jones got free. Put it in for the bucket for Unicoi, extending their lead to 4. Unicoi switched back to a man-to-man, but last possession, continuing with that here. So Coach Simmons continuing to switch defenses. Nice move by Music. He lays it up strong and scores it. And Music, as we've seen this several times this year, is capable of heating up very, very quickly. So again, hasn't really been the offensive focus against this zone so far. He's been opportunistic, hit a 3 on a couple of possessions back, so he's got five early points, but against a man-to-man is where he's done his best work this season. It's really hard to keep in front, oftentimes being guarded by someone who's too big or too small. We'll see exactly what Unicoi does against him defensively as we continue to head forward. Foul there on Sizemore. Tennessee High with 4 team fouls so far. Slagle on the drive, missed it. Inside battle. Hensley takes it up strong, no good. Battled around, and DeFore ends up with it. Nice job by Tennessee High rallying to the basketball there. Brown kicks to Music. He steps into a 3, left that one short. Could tell as soon as it left his hand, didn't quite have the distance on it. On the break. Jimmy Phipps into the ball game for Tennessee High, number 10. Regular contributor off the bench. High ball screen there, Slagle and Hensley. Nice job by DeFore, who's been really active defensively this evening. Got a piece of that shot as it came, ended up landing quite short in that case because of that tip. Ball back out to Brown out top. Tennessee High moving in a sort of motion offensive style against this Unicoi defense. Switch to man-to-man. DeFore is calling Brown back out to get something set. 1-4 high. Looks like it's going to be the call. Phipps, and there's Music top of the key. Kicks over to DeFore. Good motion here. Good action by Tennessee High, making this Unicoi defense kind of switch from side to side. Inside to Brown. Reach-in foul there. Nice little pocket pass there by DeFore to Brown. Reach-in foul there on Simmons. Just the second team foul on Unicoi so far. Simmons is first. Brown to trigger it in. Moving screen there on Phipps is going to be the call. Turnover. 5th team foul on Tennessee High. Sizemore applying some full court pressure here to Simmons. halfway point of the second quarter. 4 minutes to play. Tight ball game. It's been that way throughout. Unicoi opening up a momentary 8-point lead before Tennessee High hit back-to-back threes to get back into the ball game. Good defense there. Music on the backside to get that rebound. Kicks out about and then out of bounds. Nice defense there by Jones. Slide into the baseline to cut that pass off. Tennessee High will retain possession. Brown to trigger it in. Kicks it into Sizemore. DeFord on the baseline. Kicks out top to Music. He's got a good look at a three. And off to the right, no good. Phipps battling inside. The ball lands with Simmons. Good look by Music there, top of the key. Just couldn't quite get it to go. High ball screen. Simmons and Slagle working together. Inside to Hensley. And he's up off the rim. No good. Good job there by Brown, making that a difficult shot over his outstretched arm. Music was there to corral the rebound. Here he comes off the dribble. Inside. Off the rim. No good. Battle inside. Ball's loose. Music's able to secure it. And he walked with it, I believe. Oh, we got a foul first, right? Slid, looked like his pivot foot slid, but may have been the contact that caused that to happen. So good hustle there by Music. Keep that ball alive, and he's going to earn a couple free throws because of it. First free throw up and no good. Music, a reliable free throw shooter. The game earlier this season went 14 for 14 from the free throw line. Misses his first. Second free throw's up and good. The 42, Riley Gentry into the ball game for Tennessee High. Okay. Team foul? Okay. So, a little bit of referee conference there on the last deal. Nice move inside by number 24, Johnson. That high up off the glass. Pushed the lead out for Unicoi to 3, 18 to 15. Unicoi sticking with this man-to-man, so they've got kind of gone in phases, several possessions of zone and then several possessions in a row of man as well. Music inside, up over the shoulder, no good. Nice defense there by Unicoi. Here's Johnson on the run out. Good job by Sizemore to kind of get a hand in on that one and swatted it away. Thwarting that layup opportunity. Ball stays with Unicoi, however. Inbounds play on the backside. Gentry got beat initially, but Johnson couldn't handle that pass. Shuffled the pivot feet while he was trying to pick it up. Ends up in a turnover, and Tennessee High gets the ball back. So we head towards the 2-minute mark of the first quarter, or I'm sorry, the first half. Tight ball game all the way through. Unicoi leading most of the way. Gentry to Music in the corner. DeFore looking to kind of post up in that mid-post area. Steps out to the high post now. Phipps with a cut inside. Ball stepped over, tipped out and off the referee, stayed in bounds. Referee's in bounds, so Hensley did the right thing by following up. Takes it up strong and couldn't get it to go, but it's going to get himself to the free throw line. Jimmy Phipps going to pick up his second foul. 16th foul in Tennessee High, so bonus territory for Unicoi going forward. First free throw by Hensley. He's got 2 shots at shooting here. The first one nails the first. Colin Brown back into the ball game. Tennessee High going to go with a little bit smaller lineup as Brown is going to replace DeFore. Hensley with the second free throw up and good. Unicoi pushes out to a 5-point lead here. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Unicoi back to the 1-3-1. No, they can stick with the man. Looked like it was going to be 1-3-1 there for a second, but that was just how Tennessee High was deployed. Brown and Sizemore out top with Phipps, Gentry, and Music. Nice move by Colin Brown. Saw the opportunity to go baseline. Again, dominant left hand, had the angle to be able to make that shot and took advantage. Little run and jump trap here. Good trap. Yep, Brown got a hand on it, but couldn't quite get there. Here's Simmons with a short jumper about 12 feet off the rim, no good. Phipps with the board. Nice job by Jimmy Phipps to run that one down. Brown pushing in the front court. One-on-one action there. Kicks it out to Gentry. Gentry up and under move. Left that one a little bit short. Tipped by Phipps and foul. Phipps is going to pick up his third. That's the 16th foul on Tennessee High. So that is the 7th team foul on Tennessee High, so it is going to be a 1-and-1. Number 3, Colby Jones at the line for Unicoi with a 1+. First shot's up, no good. Batted around, and it's going to stay with Unicoi. Nice job there by Slagle. Was able to tip that ball off of Gentry, I believe. Keep the ball on the Blue Devil end. Inside and back out. Yep, there's a walk. Yep. Hensley looked like he had an opportunity to shoot that one, but was more apt to drive it. Switched the pivot feet. Ends up in a turnover back to Tennessee High. 41.2 seconds here left in the first half here at Viking Hall. Again, tight ball game has been throughout. 3-point lead currently for Unicoi. Tennessee High with the basketball. Flex action. Phillips on the side. Goes baseline. Kicks out to Brown. Sizemore's got a good look at a three, and he nails it. Nice extra pass by Colin Brown. Sizemore had his feet set, let it fly, and nailed it, and that leads to a tie ball game now with 10 seconds to go. Under 10 to go. High ball screen here with Slagle. He rolls through a three. Got a good look at it. That one's off, though. Gentry inside battling, and that's halftime. So, good battle there. Back and forth action. And we end up with a tie. We've got the Tennessee High dance team, I believe, coming in for a little bit of halftime entertainment. We'll see you guys here in about 10 on the Viking Sports Network.
Bristol, Tennessee welcomes 35 new jobs this morning. Friendship Ford is coming to town.
Rain or shine, Bristol has Ford.
A car dealership with a friendly name.
So when are you gonna get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app.
The Robinette Company in Bristol, Tennessee offers good jobs, competitive pay, great benefits, and a sanitary work environment. Join our progressive team in ultra-modern facilities and be part of a vital company in the flexible packaging industry. Participate proudly in the manufacture of packaging for leading American products such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. The Robinette Company. Apply at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Shopping for your next car? With our online store, you can search inventory and get our pricing upfront. Select payment options, get a firm trade offer, and add service and protection plans. Complete your entire purchase from home in a matter of minutes. Then pick your car up at the dealership or have it delivered to you. It's that easy. Start shopping for your next car today.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. I'm your host, CJ Manahan. Second half action here at Viking Hall. Tight ball game, 20-20, Tennessee High and Unicoi. Tennessee High to have first possession in the second half. Biggest lead was 8 in the first half, but that was erased really quickly. Unicoi 14-6, and then Tennessee High came back with back-to-back threes, and it's been pretty tight ever since. A couple of lead changes there. Unicoi led for most of that first half. But again, at a tight margin all the way through. Both sides doing a good job defensively. Inside to DeFore, reverse pivot. Nice move up off the glass. And the first points of the half go to Tennessee High. Tennessee High takes the lead. Good play design right there out of halftime. Got DeFore a good touch inside, and he was able to take advantage with the left hand. Inside. Slagle over the top, no good. DeFore is there for the rebound. He's going to push up. After that opening bucket, it's the ball to Brown on the drive. Reverse pivot there, DeFore. Goes to the lane, again to the left, off the right hand that time. Got that one to go. So 2 tough buckets right out of the gate for Brandon DeFore. Excellent start for the Tennessee High big man to start the second half. Slagle kicks over to Johnson, who leaves Jones by himself. Tennessee High's rotation on that press didn't quite get there. Nice quick passing by the Blue Devils leads to a bucket. Unicoi going to come back into looks like a zone, a 1-3-1 style zone here on this possession. There's Phillips in the corner. Looked like he had an opportunity to shoot that, but that closed down pretty quickly. Fritz back to Brown. Phillips on that corner, drives baseline, kicks out to Brown's got a good look at a three there. Good offensive execution on that possession by Tennessee High. Phillips did a good work going baseline to baseline. That initial drive to the initial drive on the baseline drew a couple of defenders, and Brown snuck out to the backside, nailed a three. Nice drive, but blocked by DeFore. Johnson had that one swatted away. Brown saved it. Now he's on the run going to the other end. A little short jump shot for him, and he nails it. Tennessee High's offense has really heated up here in the third quarter. A 9-2 run to start the third quarter. Tennessee High off and running here. Good turnover there. Music read that pass. He's on the run going to the other end. It's fouled on the floor. That shot was before the shot. But Tennessee High came out of the locker room firing here. A couple of drives by DeFore got things started. Opportunity there for three for Brown, which he nailed, and then came back with a short jump shot. And Tennessee High, again, off and running here. 30-second timeout here to start half by Unicoi to kind of get things settled. But whatever Coach McMean said to his crew at halftime had it going on in that case overall. So Tennessee High coming out of the timeout here. Creed Music was fouled on the drive. Got to take a second right there. I was watching. My daughter is a varsity cheerleader here. Shout out to her. Just threw her back tuck for the first time in live action. So shout out to Madison Manahan. We'll have to watch this back a little later. She'll get a kick out of that. She's over there celebrating with her coach. So anyway, proud dad moment right there on the broadcast. Foul there on Slagle. Tennessee High with the ball back. Brown to kick into Music's got a little jumper off the curl there. Left that one a little bit far to the left. And Unicoi gets a rebound. Little run and jump trap. Slagle tracks back to get it. Jones in the corner. Inside, back out to Jones. Got a good look at a three, and he buries it. Second three of the ball game for Jones. Been opportunistic with that. Had all the time in the world to line that one up. Good ball rotation by Unicoi led to that wide open three, and Jones nailed it. Inside of DeFore, finds Fritz out on the perimeter for three, and he nails that right back. Good inside-out action there. DeFore drew three defenders. Fritz got his feet set and was able to bury that jumper. Got timeout. Good job by both the sophomore tandem there, Brown and Phillips. Made it tough on Unicoi trying to get the ball in, and they were not able to. Had to call a timeout. 30-second here to keep that through. So Tennessee High on a nice run here to start this second half. 12-5. They've outscored Unicoi here to begin the third quarter. We'll see exactly how this continues. Unicoi with the ball out of bounds. Tennessee High setting up in a 2-2-1 press here. Looking to trap along the sidelines out of this particular set. Unicoi is able to break that pressure pretty easily. Tennessee High back into a man-to-man after that set. Drive baseline by Johnson. He's fouled by Brown. He's going to get two shots out of that scenario. Good recognition by Johnson there to get to the baseline. Had a step to begin with. Brown picks up the foul. It's his second, just the first team foul for Tennessee High here in the second half. Eli Johnson at the line for two. First shot is up and pure. Second free throw upcoming. And he rolls it home. Five-point lead here for Tennessee High as we are approaching the halfway point of the third quarter. Music running along the baseline there, trying to get him free. It comes to the top of the key. DeFore lining up with Slagle here. A little motion offense for Tennessee High. There goes Music off the dribble. Got himself to a good spot. Drew the foul there on Johnson. Cleared the side there kind of for Music as that ball swung around. He was able to use his size and strength to be able to get inside. Johnson did a pretty good job of walling off, but got a little bit of his arm going up. That's going to send Music to the line for 2. First shot is up and good. Number 4, Mason Hensley into the ball game for Unicoi, replacing Jones. Second free throw upcoming for Music. That one's off to the right. Battle inside by Phillips. Good job there by Slagle to clear it. A run and jump action here off of that free throw miss. Close to a 10-second violation there. Backside, there's Johnson. Got to look at a 3, and he nails it. Good patience there by Unicoi to be able to exploit that that run and jump. That's that one area that it is kind of vulnerable is along that sideline if that ball can be rotated quickly. And in that case, Johnson was able to get that ball right where that zone is vulnerable, and he nailed that 3 off of that. Fritz out to Phillips. Phillips off the drive, back to Fritz. Looking to work Music in on that side. Kicks out to DeFore. There's Brown's got a good look at a 3, but a moving screen. Too bad because Brown nailed that one. Phillips was just sliding a little bit of movement there, and that was enough to referee to pull the trigger on that foul call. Again, full court pressure by Tennessee High, man-to-man style this case. Johnson bringing it up against Music. Simmons at the top of the key, going up against Music there. Ooh, Phillips got his hand on it, and he's able to take it away. Tennessee High with numbers here, 3-on-1. Over to DeFore, takes it up strong and scores it. Nice play. Good unselfish play. All 3 of those guys touched that on that possession, on that 3-on-1. And Tennessee High builds their lead back to 5. Simmons, nice down low to Slagle. Good roll. Simmons delivered that right on the spot. Slagle scored it. And again, Unicoi cuts that lead back to 3. Tennessee High with that 5 out. Backside cut there by Brown. Goes to work against Simmons. Nice pretty move by Brown. He steps back and nails it. Sweet behind the back move to be able to create that space. And Brown shot that ball confidently, hit nothing but net on that step back jumper. Again, back to 5-point lead as we reach the 2-minute mark of the second 2-minute mark of the third quarter was what I was trying to say. Finally got that out. There's Johnson with a good look at a 3. Battle inside, and DeFore was able to clear it. He's going to push up on his own. Got the head of steam going. Kicks out to Fritz. There's Brown again. Got it feeling it here. Brown is feeling it a little bit. Even after that offensive foul that they called on Phillips a couple possessions ago, he nailed a deep 3 that didn't count, and then he came back with 2 jump shots at that. So Colin Brown's starting to feel a little bit on the offensive end. He's got the jump shot going. Tennessee High opens up a 7-point lead. Nice move by Simmons all the way to the rim. Beat Phillips to the spot. Sweet move there by Jackson Simmons all the way to the rim. Fritz out top to DeFore. Coming up on 1 minute to play here in the third. Brown resets. Brings Music up top. Backside cuts on both of them off of DeFore here. Looking to clear out, maybe get an inside touch to Music here. And in that case, good defensive rotation by Unicoi to take that away. Backside cut. There's an inside pass to Music. Back out to Brown for a long 3. That one's off. Good box out there by Mason Hensley on the backside. Tennessee High stays persistent, though. They're after that basketball, and it looks like we got a jump ball there. Or a foul. Can't tell which one is going to be which here. I think they're going to call a foul on Fritz.
Foul on Max Fritz, his 3rd personal. 3rd team foul. And for the Vikings, number 22, Riley Gentry. Number 10, Jimmy Gibson. Number 2, Josh Seidel.
All right, so there's some mass substitutions there. Maddox Fritz picked up his third foul in that scrum. Just under, right at 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Real close to a 5-second call there in that case. Here's Hensley, got a 3 lined up on the far end. In and out, no good. Jimmy Phipps battling inside. Nice job by Johnson. In between 2 Viking defenders, was able to come away with that rebound somehow and earned himself a trip to the line. 4th foul on Jimmy Phipps in that process. Johnson at the line for 2. First free throw is up and short. Number 20, Garrett Sellers, back in the ballgame for the Blue Devils. 1 free throw upcoming for Johnson here. Tennessee High with a 5-point lead currently. Second free throw short as well, but Slagle is able to grab that board, lost his footing, and ends up on the floor for a travel. Tennessee High fortunate there. They're probably going to get the last possession here of the third quarter. Under 20 seconds to go. Coach McMeans is the hold-up sign there to Colin Brown, saying, hey, we're going to take this down under 10 before we initiate. Here goes Brown one-on-one against Sellers. Nice move, got free. We'll pull up Jay off the back rim, no good. Slagle in there for the board, and that is the end of the third quarter. Got a good look there, just couldn't quite get it to go. So good quarter there by Tennessee High, outscoring Unicoi by 5. And we end up in the fourth quarter. So Tennessee High 5-point lead, 39-34 as we head into the fourth. We're going to step aside for just a minute in between quarters. We'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network.
The Robinette Company in Bristol, Tennessee offers good jobs, competitive pay, great benefits, and a sanitary work environment. Join our progressive team in ultra-modern facilities and be part of a vital company in the flexible packaging industry. Participate proudly in the manufacture of packaging for leading American products such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. The Robinette Company. Apply at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Fourth quarter action here at Viking Hall. Tennessee High opens up a 5-point lead out of halftime. We had a tie ball game at halftime. So fourth quarter begins. Tennessee High up 39-34. Unicoi gets first possession. Tennessee High comes out in looks like a zone of some type. Well, maybe not, just an extended, well, no, Brown's staying in the middle, so it's kind of a 1-2-2 style zone. Smaller lineup in with the 4 out. Gentry and Phipps in as the post players here. So, and then it kind of just backs off to almost like just a regular 2-3 off that rotation. Simmons for 3, buries it. Left him alone, dared him to shoot it, and he knocked it down. So first possession for Unicoi goes swimmingly, and they cut the Tennessee High lead to 2. Here goes Music to the baseline, got a step, takes it up strong and scores. Tough to deal with when he gets down that low. Music kind of patenting those moves throughout the year. He gets down into that 4 to 5 foot range. He's going to be really tough to stop. Nice drive there by Johnson. Beat the Tennessee High defense to the baseline, and he goes up and scores. Again, right back to a 2-point lead. Tennessee High starters coming back into the game here. Music beat Johnson to the spot that time. Ends up in a foul. So Johnson picks up the foul. It's going to be the 4th on Unicoi. That's his 3rd foul, 4th team foul overall. Fritz, DeFore, and Phillips back in the ball game for Tennessee High. Brown to key it in. DeFore on the cut. Outside. Unicoi in a man-to-man on this possession. Brown out top. Sets up in a 1-4 high. Kicks to DeFore. Backside. DeFore off the initial move, blocked by Slagle. Nice job by Slagle tracking that drive and was able to swat that away. cut inside by Slagle, takes it strong to the rim, and he's going to end up at the free throw line. Beat DeFore in a foot race there to the other end. And reach-in foul on DeFore is going to be his first. 15 foul. Slagle finds himself at the free throw line. First shot is up and good. Opportunity here to tie the ball game with the second made free throw. Second free throw is long. Music flies in, but there is Jones in there to clean it up. And we have a timeout by Unicoi. So some of those cases where Music went up high to get that board, but mistimed the jump just slightly. The ball ended up in the hands of Unicoi. We've got a full timeout, so we'll step aside here, get a few words from our sponsors. We'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network.
Shopping for your next car? With our online store, you can search inventory and get our pricing upfront. Select payment options, get a firm trade offer, and add service and protection plans. Complete your entire purchase from home in a matter of minutes. Then pick your car up at the dealership or have it delivered to you. It's that easy. Start shopping for your next car today.
Welcome back to Tennessee High School. This is the Viking Sports Network. I'm your host, CJ Manahan. Fourth quarter action. Tennessee High with a 1-point lead currently. But after a offensive rebound and a timeout, Unicoi has possession. Opportunity to take the lead with a made basket here. Jones kicks into Hensley. Drives against Phillips. Phillips gets big. Hensley shoots over the top. No good. Battle inside, and Music is going to be able to come away. They're actually going to get a foul, reach-in foul there on Mason Hensley. Yeah. Good defense there by Phillips to make Hensley shoot that ball over the top of him, and that ball just kind of found its way out. It looked like it was going to go in, but it kind of rattled out. The Tennessee High preserves their 1-point lead and has the ball here as we're going to dip under 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Tennessee High with their starters in. Ball inside to Music. Took it up strong, missed it. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound there by Unicoi. They're back on the offensive end. Simmons out top with Hensley. Off the dribble. Good job by Phillips there to keep that drive contained. Good hands by Phillips. Dives on it. Ball's kicked away, and Phillips comes up with it. Nice job by Xander Phillips. Good defensive possession right there on his part. Opportunistic. And there goes Music to the baseline. It's hammered, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Nice job there by Tennessee High. Good recognition there by Music to get to the baseline. Tried to go up and under. Got fouled here before he get it up on the rim, but he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Creed Music back to the line. First free throw is up and good. Second one upcoming. Both teams with their full starting lineups in the ball game here in the last 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Second free throw for Music is good. Hits the pair. Pushes the Tennessee High lead back to 3. As Tennessee High will do, puts some token kind of full court pressure. Phillips out on Simmons this time. Interior screening going on, but looking to clear for Slagle. Good job by Tennessee High there. Good rotation to stop that from happening. DeFore working high-low with Fritz, and DeFore slaps that away off of Slagle. He retains possession in the corner, takes the jumper, and nails it. Good persistence there by Lucas Slagle to stay with that after getting a shot block. Ran down that shot, saw an opportunity for about a 15-footer and nailed it. High ball screen with Brown and DeFore. It goes Brown off the drive. High arcing left-handed layup, scores it. Pretty move by Colin Brown. High degree of difficulty. Off the steal, Xander Phillips takes it up and in and out, will not go, but it's going to stay with Tennessee High. Phillips with an opportunistic steal there. Had an opportunity to drop that in, but it just wouldn't go. But a ball out of bounds off of Unicoi back to Tennessee High. Looking to take advantage of that turnover here on this possession. Fritz and Phillips up top, working hand in hand with that dribble drive. Phillips with a crossover. Little 15-footer off the rim, no good. Battle inside, good box out there by Johnson. Kept Music from getting a hand on that. Here goes Hensley. Slagle for three, that's long. Phillips battling inside with Simmons. Jump ball. And that's going to go to Tennessee High. So Tennessee High gains possession off of that jump ball. Mason Hensley going to come back in the ball game here for Unicoi. Tennessee High offensive possession here as we dip under the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Unicoi in a man-to-man this possession. Interior cut there by Brown. Good set. Phillips out top. Going to reset it here. Tennessee High content to be patient on this possession, catch their breath. Unicoi doing the same. Goes Brown. Unicoi starts to extend that pressure just a little bit. Fritz off the drive, kicks to DeFore. DeFore's got a good look at a three, and he nails it. Big shot by Brandon DeFore right there. Pushes the lead back out to 6. Good job by Tennessee High. Nursed the clock there a little bit, made Unicoi come to them, and then off that drive, DeFore was ready to hit that one, and he did. Slagle off the drive there. Nice job by DeFore. Kept Slagle out of the outside of an area where he could shoot it. Somehow that ball found its way to Eli Johnson, and he is going to go to the free throw line. Music picked up the foul there. 6-team foul. Both teams have 6 fouls, so something to keep an eye on there. Johnson's free throw is short. So 6 fouls both ways. So free throws either way going forward. Looks like we got a little blood on the jersey here. We're going to have to get that sorted out. Jimmy Phipps going to check in the meantime. Second free throw up coming for Johnson. Second shot's up and off the rim, no good. Music's able to run it down. So missed opportunity there by Unicoi to get cut into that lead. Now Tennessee has an opportunity to push this out to a 3-possession lead, or 3-possession game on this possession. Again, Unicoi having to extend out their man-to-man now past this situation. We got a timeout. Nice trap there by Unicoi to necessitate that. 30-second timeout. So 2 minutes and 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Tennessee High up 6 after a big 3 by Brandon DeFore on that previous possession. A couple of missed free throws by Unicoi, and Tennessee High's back in possession with an opportunity to push this game out to a 3-possession game here in the last couple of minutes. So it's been a tight game all the way through. Really no more than 5 or 6 points, as we see here, has been separating either side. So tight fought game. But the girls' game was the same way earlier this evening, just a nip and tuck ball game all the way through. So we'll see. It's ultimately, a lot of times these games, it's who handles the ball the best and who can make their free throws. Kind of sets the tone for how all this plays. The Tennessee High is kind of playing a little keep away here. Phillips put that pass away. The Music takes it inside, couldn't get it to go, but there's DeFore on the follow. And Tennessee High gets that bucket that now pushes that lead to 8 and makes this a 3-possession ball game. Big time play there by DeFore, following up that miss by Music and allowing Tennessee High to get back to that. Nice move inside by Slagle. Tennessee High was switching a couple of those. Slagle find himself free, able to come back to that basketball and find himself in there for 2. So, under 2 minutes to go. Again, Tennessee High kind of spreading the floor, content to make Unicoi come to them. And again, any foul from here on out would send Tennessee High or Unicoi either way to the free throw line. So 6 fouls apiece on both sides. Tennessee High doing a good job of handling this, and then Unicoi is going to have to foul. So that's going to set that one. Xander Phillips going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. Eli Johnson just picked up his 4th foul, so starter for Unicoi. In a little bit of foul trouble here. And again, as we get into these waning moments, it's going to be all about making free throws for Tennessee High with a 2-possession, which could turn into a 3-possession lead with just 1 made free throw here by Xander Phillips. Shots up and bounces off, no good, but there's Creed Music running down the rebound. Big play there by number 3. It's what you want your seniors to be able to do. He recognized that ball was going to bounce, just got himself to the right position, beat the Unicoi defender there, and finds himself now going to the free throw line with his opportunity to be able to put this into 3-possession territory with a made free throw here. So 8th team foul on the Blue Devils. Music to the line. First free throw's up, and that one's short. But this one's run down by Maddox Fritz, and off of Fritz. Tennessee almost got a 3rd possession there on that. 2 missed free throws, though. Tennessee High fails in their opportunity to push that ball out, push that lead out to 3 possessions. So it sits at 6 as we dip under a minute and 30 seconds to go. Unicoi into the front court. Simmons on the drive. Nice move up and under. Pretty move there by Jackson Simmons. Ball is going long. Music has everybody beat. Takes it up and lays it home. So back to 6 points. Busted possession there on that press by Unicoi. And Tennessee High back to a 6-point lead. Hensley with a nice dip of the shoulder without causing a foul. Nice step back jumper there, and he's able to bury it. And timeout by Unicoi. So full timeout. We'll step aside. But just under a minute to go. Tennessee High with a 4-point lead and the ball. When we come back, we'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network. Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Tennessee High basketball here, up 4, under a minute to go. Unicoi, after that bucket by Grant Hensley, going to put some full court pressure on. Nice pass there by Brown into the front court, and Fritz is going to end up at the free throw line after the foul by Hensley. Nice job by Tennessee High keeping that diagonal pass open. Oftentimes against a zone press, that is a great way to beat it with a pass on the diagonal. Tennessee High was spread out well enough to be able to get that ball to the front court. So Fritz, this is the last of the 1-and-1s. This is the 9th team foul, so after this it's double bonus. Big free throw opportunity here by Fritz. First free throw is up and rattles out. So Tennessee High with 3 missed free throws in a row here, keeping Unicoi in this ball game. And nice job, really nice job by Xander Phillips there, reading that drive. Getting his feet moving that direction, cutting that drive off, and the ball was kicked out of bounds by Simmons. Tennessee High gets the ball back. Ball into Music, over to DeFore, over to Brown. Time coming off the clock here. Brown brings it into the front court. Picks it, ball's tipped and loose. It's loose and ends up somehow in Phillips' hands. And Tennessee High catches a break there. That ball was tipped and looked like Unicoi was set to take that ball to the other end. But in that scrum, the ball was kicked out, and it ended up back in the hands of Brandon DeFore, who ends up at the free throw line to shoot 2. Under 30 seconds to go. So Tennessee High dodges a bullet there. DeFore ends up at the line. He buries the first. That's a fortunate set of circumstances there. The ball found its way back to DeFore through that process. He hits the first of two, another one upcoming. That shot is up and rattles off, no good. Tennessee High, some extended pressure. Goes Hensley into the front court, pushing. Finds Jones for three. Off the rim, no good. Music goes high for that board. And he's going to go to the free throw line at the other end. So nice, good rebound there by Music. Again, we keep harping on this, but an opportunity here if he can make 2 free throws to make this a 3-possession game. And with only 18 seconds to go, that's a tall order. So we'll see what Music can do here with 2 free throws. Again, double bonus here for Tennessee High. Music's first free throw is good. So like I said, big one here to make this a 7-point game. And he buries it. Good shot by Creed Music. Big time play by the senior. Got the rebound on the other end. Comes down, makes a couple free throws. Now time is running out on the Blue Devils here. 3-point shot by Johnson is short. Secured by DeFore. And that's going to end up with DeFore shooting free throws. And this game is, for all intents and purposes, in the books. Big win for Tennessee High tonight. Unicoi's been playing very well. Again, 4-1 in the conference coming in. The one loss, as we'd said, was Tennessee High. And it looks like Tennessee High is going to hand Unicoi another loss in the conference and sweep the season series here at Viking Hall this evening. So Tennessee High now with an opportunity in the second half of this conference season to make a run to see if they can't pull off a conference title. Games next week for Tennessee High, both on the road. So that'll be kind of the crucible they'll have to go through if they want to have an opportunity to win the conference. They've got to go to Sullivan East and to Elizabeth the next week before finishing out the season at home, conference-wise, against Volunteer. So we'll see just exactly how Tennessee High responds. Big-time response tonight, though, against a tough Unicoi team, one that's been playing very well. Tennessee High is going to come away with a home victory on Friday night here at Viking Hall. So, final here at Tennessee High, at Viking Hall. Tennessee High 56, Unicoi 48. Big-time victory for Tennessee High. Coach McMeans and the guys come through as the second half of the conference season gets underway. Signing off this evening, I'm your coach CJ. I'm your host CJ Manahan. We'll be back here probably for the finale of the conference season against Unicoi. So against Volunteer. So be looking for that. Viking Sports Network bringing that action to you as the conference season comes to a close. Signing off this evening, like I said, I'm your host, CJ Manahan. We'll catch you next time on the Viking Sports Network.